the Swami Petrodaji, one of my very good friend from the period of our leader, Rajiv Gandhi ji. Because of him, I entered politics. Several times I had interaction with Swami Petrodaji, who is a visionary. Today, the telecom revolution in the country, everybody in India, right from the villages up to the city level, people speak about Swami Petrodaji because of his vision and the support given by Rajiv Gandhi ji, a close friend of our leader Rajiv Gandhi, and he has been the pillar of Congress party strength today, supporting Madam Sonia Gandhi and our young leader Rahul Gandhi. And I did not meet him for about a year back. I met him in Delhi. I had an interaction with him. And today I'm very happy that he has been heading the Indian Overseas Congress. In fact, about 10 days back, I had interaction with our Indian Overseas Congress leaders of Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, and all these places, and it was a very good interaction with them. And they were all feeling at home when I was talking to them. And today, the Swami Petrodaji has given me an opportunity to interact with our leaders of the Overseas Congress, who have been pillar of the Congress party abroad. And therefore, I am grateful to him today, because the Madam was explaining very, very vividly about Puducherry. I would like to narrate some facts, because Puducherry was ruled by the French. Prior to it, there are several invasions in Puducherry by Pallavas and also Tipu Sultan and others. And after that, Puducherry merged with Indian Union late. In 1950, it was the de facto merger. 1963, it was de jure merger. At the time when the agreement was signed between the government of India and also the French government put a clause that the Puducherry's unique nature is to be preserved in the international agreement. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India, the architect of modern India, he calls Puducherry a window of French culture, because Puducherry has got a unique vision of our Indian, Tamil and French culture, all combined together. Even today, you will be surprised to know more than about 50,000-60,000 French nationalities are living in Puducherry. The people who retired from France, they come and settle here. They are very safe in Puducherry. And moreover, one member of parliament, one representative from Puducherry is representing in French parliament. This is the unique nature of Puducherry. And moreover, the French government is our friendly government. They have been supporting Puducherry's development for years together. And they are also contributing a lot. The French government is contributing a lot for the smart city development. Puducherry, with a limited population of about 15 lakh people, and we have got 30 members assembly, 2 members of parliament, one representing Lok Sabha, another representing Rajya Sabha. It was a coincidence, and even I can even say it is accident, that I became a member of parliament of Rajya Sabha in 1985, when our leader Rajiv Gandhi was the Prime Minister. There was only one seat. Rajiv Gandhi, for the first time, when he was Prime Minister, he was elected Prime Minister, within 6 months, he called all of us, about 15 people. He interviewed each and everyone personally, and he selected me. And thereafter, I continued with the Narasimha Rao government, and thereafter Dr. Manmohan Singh government as a member of parliament. I became the minister in Government of India, the Minister of State for Planning, and also the Parliamentary Affairs. And in the government of Dr. Manmohan Singh, in the first term, second time I contested Lok Sabha from Puducherry, won the election, and thereafter I became minister in the Prime Minister's office. Dr. Manmohan Singh, Honorable Congress President, Madam Sonia Gandhi, our Rahul ji has given me the opportunity to occupy that post. I was looking after the Department of Personnel, Space, Atomic Energy, CBI, all these organizations I was looking after in the Prime Minister's office. Thereafter, in 2014, I contested and I was. And 2016, then the election took place in the Legislative Assembly on the direction given by Honorable Congress President Madam Sonia Gandhi and our leader Rahul Ji. I contested and I became Chief Minister here. Then I contested election. Now the Member of Parliament, this lone Member of Parliament from Lok Sabha, elected from Puducherry in 2019, though in the North India, the BJP was winning. In our state, our Member of Parliament in a small state won by a margin of more than 2 lakh votes in Puducherry state. And that being the situation, Puducherry's main source of revenue is commercial tax and excise. Tourist inflow is too much in Puducherry because we get, our population is 50 lakhs, we are getting about 1 crore tourists coming from outside the state and also from abroad. From Europe, lot of people are coming from Europe, North India. Karnataka alone contributes about 40% of the tourists to our place. And the reason being, it is a holy city. Rishis and Munis lived here. As Madam has explained, Agastya was also meditating here. And Lord Aurobindo and Mother, the Aurobindo Ashram, is a world famous organization which is being located in Puducherry. And in other places, especially Aurobindo, the international city, is located nearby Puducherry. More than 167 countries, foreigners are living there. And they are doing a lot of activities, including meditation, agriculture, industrial development, cottage industries, and scientific research. All these things they are doing. Therefore, Puducherry, from the point of view of the sainthood, from the point of view of research work, in a small state, we have got the medical colleges are 8 medical colleges, including JIPMA. Lot of doctors are being produced in our state. I'm proud of saying, in my state, the state government contributes money for medical education of the students. We are providing money for them. Therefore, poor people, family member, become a doctor in Puducherry. 18 engineering colleges we have. We have Central University. We have the State Agriculture College, Engineering College, Medical College, Veterinary College, Nursing College, all the educational institutions. Puducherry is one of the educational hub in the southern part of India. The medical tourism also we are promoting in Puducherry. This is the unique nature of our state. And the administration. There are 29 states, 2 union territories with the legislature, then other union territories. This is the unique nature of our Indian constitution. Even among the 2 union territories, Delhi and Puducherry, the power of administration, the financial rules, and also the service rules, all of the power vests with the state government. In Delhi, it is not the case. Therefore, even among the 2 union territories with the legislature, different powers have been assigned under the Constitution, under the Union Territories Act, under the the City Act. Therefore, this is the unique nature of our state, and there is a lot of potential for development. As a Chief Minister, when I took over as Chief Minister, there was a lot of pressure from the Government of India to scuttle development activities in our state. In fact, as a Puducherry government, we are getting only 26% grant from the Government of India, but we are entitled to 41% grant. Adjoining state of Tamil Nadu is getting 41% grant, but Puducherry has been neglected. Then the 7th Pay Commission arrears. Then the arrears of GST compensation, which is due to our state, which has been collected by us from the Government of India. The Government of India is trying to scuttle the development of the state, but we don't bother. We know how to run the administration. The people of Puducherry are with us, with the Congress party. Therefore, with the support of the people, I am able to deliver. Our growth rate is more than 11%. When compared to the other state, adjoining state, all India average is only 5%. But our growth rate is 11%. In Puducherry, you will be surprised to know, we are giving old age pension to poor families, 2,000 rupees every month. 55 years and above, we are giving poor families 20 kg of rice we are giving. Every family, every month. We are giving education facility, 2,25,000 rupees Indian currency. We are giving to our students, medical students every year. Apart from that, widow's pension, physically challenged people pension, fisherman pension, all the facilities are being provided by our government. Apart from that, for scheduled caste people, the below poverty line people, we are having free medical service for them. Therefore, our government is the welfare-oriented state, and because we wanted to develop industries there, not a potential for development. Tamil Nadu being saturated, the people IT park, we would like to start IT park. We would like to have the spare parts manufacturing unit because Chennai, lot of motor manufacturing units are there. We would like to have the pharmaceutical park. Therefore, we would like to have a cluster of industrial units in Puducherry. We are working in that direction. But unfortunately, on the one side, the government of India is blocking our development. On the other side, they are using Dr. Kiran Bedi to create day in and day out the problem for our government. Therefore, I have to go to the court and get an order in my favor, saying that Dr. Kiran Bedi should not interfere in the day-to-day administration of the state. It is the prerogative of the elected government. In spite of it, everybody knows all over the world the attitude of Dr. Kiran Bedi. But I am fighting a battle to preserve democracy, to see that the constitution prevails. But we are not relenting. And in all these things, the people are with us. And as a chief minister of the state, there are opportunities available for us to make more growth. But unfortunately, there is a bottlenecks, the problem being created. But in spite of it, I am doing it. But the COVID maintenance, Puducherry is one of the best maintained states for the simple reason. Adjoining state of Tamil Nadu, even adjoining district of Puducherry, Villupuram and Kadalur, the number of COVID patients are 412 in one district, 366 in another district. Adjoining Puducherry, we have got only 29. The reason being, we do large number of tests without the support being given by the government of India. They are not giving us PPE kits. They are not giving us the ventilator machine. They are not giving the monitors. We procure everything from our own funds. And the Chief Minister Relief Fund, I am also helping to send the migrant labor from here to their state. Our government is helping them because the Honorable Congress President, Honorable Leader Rahul Gandhi gave the direction that you should bear the cost. I am doing it at the Chief Minister Relief Fund. Therefore, apart from that, next to Delhi, for per lakh population, Delhi is testing about 1,020 people. Puducherry, we are testing 520 people. We are second in the country in testing the coronavirus affected people. Because ours is a very, very limited area. The population is thickly populated. The entry point for Tamil Nadu is enormous. But in spite of it, with the support of the corona warriors, namely doctors, nurses, ASHA workers, ANMs, Anganwadi workers, the police personnel, the other departments, allied departments, they are all working together to ensure that the coronavirus is controlled in our state. Apart from that, every house we are surveying. Surveillance was done by the medical doctors. First round it is over for the entire 50 lakh population houses. The doctors went and tested who have been affected by coronavirus. You will be surprised to know, till the April end and the first week of May, there were only 3 cases. Today, it has become 25 to 29 because of the people coming from Dubai, people coming from Chennai. Therefore, the number is increasing. I had a review meeting and yesterday I told them we have to tighten the border. We should ensure that the people who have been affected by coronavirus, unless until they are put in isolation, they should not be allowed entry in our state. Therefore, it is a coordinated effort. It is not me. It is my cabinet colleagues, honorable MLAs, our officers, and the medical team, the warriors who are responsible for achieving this in spite of the battle against COVID-19.